name is Trev Smith, and Happy New Year. This is my first welcome to 2024. We have all made it. We made it this far in the 2020s decade. I honestly didn't thought we'll do it. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the world would have been ended. But look, above all else, we made it, and that's all that matters. Welcome to 2024, y'all. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one. Now this is pretty much an extension to the video I just posted on New Year's Eve, the 2023-2024 predictions. I left a lot of shit out because I was trying to rush that video to post it before New Year's Eve, and it was just, I didn't have time. Now I have time, and I want to get out my full train of thought. This is more on the 2024 predictions. This year, 2024, is finna be I feel like it's gonna be a year all of us remember. I don't know whether that's for the good. I'm hoping it's for the good. We all praying it's for the good, but I'm thinking this is gonna be a year we all are gonna remember. We're gonna remember this year. I don't know why. I feel a shift. This year is gonna be memorable. I am. It is. I don't know why. I feel like this is like one of those years that shapes a part of the decade as a whole, because we're like right in the almost center-ish end of the decade. Like when we look back at the 2010s, we think of 2014, 2015. We look back at the 2000s, we think of 2004, 2005, maybe, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking we look back at the 2020s, but we might be thinking 2024, 2025. We at that part that defines this decade. But I don't know, because of all the shit that have already happened in this decade. You know what I mean? Hopefully this proves to be some good in 2024. But we're now in the mid-2020s, okay? The early 2020s are now in our rearview mirror. We are no longer in the early part of this decade. The early 2020s have completed with and done with. It was the worst part of all of our lives, I'm pretty sure. The early 2020s, none of us want to go back. You know what I mean? It was hell. It started with a pandemic. It ended with wars and fires. We don't want to go back to the early 2020s. This is a fresh part, another part of the decade. The mid-2020s, it feels freshening. But I guess we say that every year, but I just feel it. I felt the shift. You felt the shift, because I felt the shift. Let me know in the comments if you felt the shift. First of all, this year started off on a Monday. It's the first day of the work week. So with that tell y'all, this year finna be busy as hell. Second of all, it's a leap year. We haven't had one of those since 2020. I'm not saying it's gonna be 2020. I'm just saying we haven't had a leap year since 2020. Every time it's a leap year, it's a memorable year. This year is gonna be memorable. It's a leap year, and it's an election year on top of that. Also with this election, just if anybody cared, this will be the first year kids born in 2003, 4, 5, and 6 will be able to participate in. That's crazy. I'm a part of that. I'll be 18 this year, and I'll be able to participate in this election. It's just crazy as in itself, I don't know why. This summer 2024, I don't give a damn. This summer it's gonna be a good summer. Hopefully it's better than the last summer, the 2023 summer, because that summer was boring, bland, and way too fucking hot. And ghetto, at least here. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's how I think 2023 summer was. I did not like the summer 2023. The spring was alright, but I didn't like summer 2023. I just didn't. That might have been the worst summer of this decade. I'm not even gonna lie. And we had summers with the pandemic in there. That was better than this. I didn't like summer 2023 kind of at all. I really didn't. It was way too fucking hot. Fires everywhere. Hawaii burning up on fire. You know what I mean? Hawaii on fire is way too fucking hot. Like, dry. It was not a good summer this last year. Let me stop saying this year. We're in 2024. You know what I mean? But 23 summer, I did not like that summer. That might have been the worst summer ever. But speaking of summer, scientists have been predicting that Jumanji shit that we were seeing in 2020 may make a return in 2024. I told you it's them leap years. But scientists are predicting. They've been predicting this for the past couple of months in 2023 that we are predicting a giant solar storm is supposed to hit Earth in summer 2024, and it could cause the whole globe to go into a global blackout and shut the internet down, and meaning credit cards will be useless. Like power will be out everywhere for weeks. They say it could last to weeks to months even. Only thing will be usable is paper money. And you'll have to, candles and shit like that. So they've been predicting this. So scientists been predicting that for summer 2024. I hope that doesn't happen. I thought we took a break from the Jumanji. We haven't seen, crazy ass Jumanji type shit like that happen since 2021. Well, no, I lie. I take that back. Hawaii was literally just on fire, like literally last year, literally just a couple months ago. But I have conspiracies about that whole thing that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But that whole Hawaii situation is a whole nother video. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that, even though I think YouTube will take it down just because the conspiracy theory of it all. I don't think I'll make it. But I hope that doesn't happen, you know what I mean? But that's what they are predicting for summer 2024. Mom and auntie and family is kind of like superstitious. My aunt have already have talked about that. They are already gathering food and candles and shit like it's finna be the end of the world this year, as they should. Better be saved than sorry. But for just in case it does happen, we are in the 2020s still. Just always keep like some change, this paper money on you at all times, or like in your house, or like somewhere stocked in your house, just in case some shit like that does happen. You'll have money, you know what I mean? Because the banks will be shut down if that happens, all that, you know what I mean? So just keep paper money stocked in your house or somewhere at all times, just in case some Jumanji shit like that actually happens. But other than that, I think summer 2024 is gonna be good. What other than the blackout that they say that's gonna happen, that's gonna shut the whole internet down? Gen Z, first of all, is gonna if that happened, Generation Z is not gonna know how to survive. I'm gonna go a little mentally insane, but Gen Z is not gonna. The whole internet shutting down, like our whole internet power, all that. We're gonna be back to the Stone Age, kind of like we're gonna be back to, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, other than that, summer 2024 looks great. Other than the whole world, globally, internet blacking out, power out everywhere. It's not like we haven't seen that happen already with the 2020 lockdown. So it ain't nothing we ain't used to. But like I said, summer 2024 looks great if that doesn't happen. Also, there's been this trend on TikTok saying that, summer 2024 about to feel like summer 2014. First of all, if that's true, summer 2024 is about to fucking eat. It's about to, because I don't care what nobody say. Let's take a trip down memory lane right quick. 2014 was the best summer ever. My personal opinion, summer 2014 as the year as a whole, I think was the best year of the 2010s. I don't care. You're gonna send me hate in the comments. I don't care. 2014 was the best year of the 2010s decade as a whole. That's my personal opinion. That was that summer, the year, to everything. The music, the vibes, everything about that year, the dances, the challenges, all that shit. Just kind of just fucking ate, you know what I mean? And I was looking at some of the comments under that video because TikTok got this little, I need to stay my ass off TikTok, but who isn't? TikTok got this little filter, and I want to talk about this too. TikTok got this little filter that literally just says 2014, and it has that like sunny lighting, that musically typed lighting with the fucking 2014 like sound, you know what I mean? The lighting is like so 2014, like early 2010s YouTube musically type of shit. And I feel like, and when I seen that filter, you on TikTok have it, that's the 2014 filter TikTok created. And when I seen that filter, I literally got nostalgic from it. Are we at the part of this decade, 2024, that we are nostalgic of the whole 2010s decade? Like, when we look back at the 2010s, we are at that point where we can like summarize the whole 2010s decade and feel nostalgic at it. Like, I feel like that's when we look back at the 2010s decade, we kind of picture, like, I feel like when we all look back at a certain time period, we got this picture in our minds of how everybody's seen that period of time. Like, when we look back at the 90s, we picture like kind of like orange lighting and big clothes and like, you know what I mean? Like graffiti everywhere. When we look back at the 90s, even though I wasn't a part of the 90s, I never fucking looked at the 90s. You know, I'm just saying, like, the image, we all got that image of the 90s as, you know, orange lighting, kind of graffiti everywhere, big clothes, big chain. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel like it's the 90s. You know what I mean? And when we look back at the early 2000s, look back at the 2000 decade, we see like pixelated everywhere. Like, everything is pixelated and shit like that. Like, pixelated everywhere. Like, a lot of shit was pixelated in the 2000s because, you know what I mean? We were just getting HD, even though it was not HD compared to what we got now. It was just pixelated. And when we look back at that was nostalgic. You know what I mean? Seeing them pixelated images of the 2000s, like YouTube videos pixelated. All the YouTube videos from 2006, 7, 8, 9 is pixelated as hell. But that was nostalgic, you know what I mean? Now when we look back at the 2010s, even though it felt like it just happened, we see this Snapchat filter, like sunny lighting, and that's how we kind of look back at the 2010s, like this Snapchat filter, this sunny lighting, these high-waisted like clothes, that the music, the online challenges, the ice bucket challenges. I feel like that's how we look back at the 2010s, and I'm like, oh my god, that was really 10 years ago. That was really a fucking decade ago. Like, what? Like the ice bucket challenge, the mannequin challenge, floor is lava, all of the challenges, the Snapchat filter, the Musical.ly, the EDM music. Like, I feel like that's how we look back at the 2010s, and it is nostalgic as fuck. I just wanted to say that. Like, I was feeling hella nostalgic when I seen that TikTok. Like, when I seen that 2014 filter. You know what I mean? Makes me think how we gonna look back at, how we gonna imagine the 2020s, this decade in about 10 years from now. About 2034, 2035, how we gonna imagine this decade. You know what I mean? They make you wonder how we gonna imagine this decade in 10, 12 years from now. How we gonna picture? I think we're gonna picture this decade just in a TikTok stream with TikTok dances and NPCs, little emoji thing. I think that's how we're gonna look back at this freaking decade. You know, we all picture each decade with like a filter on it. We picture maybe the 60s in black and white. We picture the 70s in color for disco, the 80s in rock and roll, the 90s in graffiti. In the 2000s is pixelated. 2010s in a Snapchat filter, and 2020s maybe in a TikTok. I don't know. Also, it's 2024. We in the mid 2020s. Where are the flying cars? Where are the robots? Where are the cyborgs? Where is all that shit at? You know what I mean? It is 2024. When I was a kid, when I was like 5, 6 years old, and we was talking about 2024, I'm picturing flying cars. I'm picturing big, tall buildings. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. AI is going up. I'm not even gonna lie. AI and artificial intelligence is going up, but like, not how we all would be thinking how it is by now, like flying cars and robots everywhere and shit like that. I mean, it's slowly but surely getting to that point. Maybe by the 2040s, maybe no, 2030s. You know what I mean? But Anyways, that's just about it for this video. I just wanted to get my full train of thought of what I really think is going to happen this year, and how I think this year is going to be memorable as hell. By December, I think we're going to be, hopefully for the good things. Hopefully the good stuff outweighs the bad. You know what I mean? Even though I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of, you know what I mean? Because it's 2020's shit that's going to happen this year. But I hope the good outweighs the bad. Also, there's an election this year. That's going to be some more drama. I hope it doesn't start World War III. That's been overdue for the past decade. You know what I mean? Let me stop. That's just about it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That's what we do now in YouTube in 2024, right? Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel so I know you're there. And that's just about it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell notification, please. Subscribe. I'm trying to get 200 by this year. But that's just about it for this video. Let's see what this year has in store for us this time around. Mid-2020s. Lord Jesus. Lord be with us.